Namaste, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया. My name is JVN Manisha Singh, Assistant Professor in Faculty of Agriculture and Veterinary Sciences in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today, I am teaching you role of various institutions in developing entrepreneurship in India in entrepreneurship portfolio subject. Discipline is food and biotechnology. Now, let's start the topic entrepreneurship development and role of financial institution. Industrial growth and economic development of developing nations depends to a great extent on the role played by the entrepreneurs. There are many instances of individual entrepreneurs whose creativity has led to industrialization of many nations. However, in India, the economic and industrial growth was low due to the lack of efficient entrepreneurs, industrial environment, technical know-how. Then government and financial institutions have played a very important role in the entrepreneurship development. Then efforts to foster entrepreneurship in India. Many of India's leaders have perceived the need for the development of entrepreneurship in their country, and a number of programs have emerged to meet this need. Various agencies participate in entrepreneurial development across India, such as the National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development NISBET and the Entrepreneurship Development Institutes of India EDII and Industrial Development Bank of India, that is IDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India SIDBI, and Northeastern Development Finance Corporation Limited NEDFI, and RBI's role and steps for the development of small sector enterprises sector. Then the Entrepreneurship Development Institute of India, sponsored by several financial institutions, namely ICICI, IDBI, the Industrial Finance Corporation of India, IFCI, and State Bank of India. One of the institute that focuses on creating entrepreneurial personalities among youth. EDII launched in a variety of programs to do just that. The Rural Entrepreneurship Development Division, for instance, concentrates on rural development, employment generation, and poverty alleviation through the promotion of micro enterprises. The division also has an informal microcredit delivery system. EDII's entrepreneurship camp involves teenagers from across India coming to the EDII campus for a 10-day period. The program is designed to increase the self confidence and thereby to develop their concern for enterprise and for achievement. Methodology includes role playing and simulation exercises with the following objectives in the mind, that is, it is enabling participants to realize their latent potential, developing capabilities by sharpening skills, motivating individuals to seek independent, innovative, and challenging careers, fostering entrepreneurial traits including creativity, concern for excellence, leadership, and problem solving, providing an opportunity to interact with achievers. Role of Small Industries Development Bank of India SIDBI. SIDBI was established in April 1990 under an Act of Parliament as a wholly owned subsidiary of Industrial Development Bank of India and as a principal financial institution for the following threefold activities: financing the small scale sector by providing an indirect assistance to primary lending institutions, loans granted by PLIs for new SSI projects and their expansion, technology upgradation, modernization, quality promotion, etc., and loans sanctioned by PLIs to small road transport operators, qualified professionals for self employment, small hospitals and nursing homes, and to promote hotels and tourism related activities. Direct assistance to small scale units, that is SSI unit for new expansion, diversification, modernization projects, marketing development projects which expands the domestic and international marketability of SSI product, existing well-run SSI units and auxiliaries, subcontracting units, vendor units for modernization and technology upgradation, infrastructure development agencies for developing industrial areas, leasing and hire purchase companies for offering leasing hire purchase facilities to SSI unit, existing export oriented units to enable them to acquire ISO 9000 series certification, promoting small industries through development and support services, coordinating the function of other institutions engaged in similar activities, role and steps taken by RBI for the development of SSI sector. Credit to SSI sector is monitored periodically by Reserve Bank of India, Department of SSI and National Advisory Committee of SIDBI, state level bankers committee and district level coordination committees of the bank. The central government on the recommendation of RBI has raised the investment limit for SSIs from 60 lakhs to 300 lakhs and for tiny units from rupees 5 lakhs to 25 lakhs. Public sector banks have been advised to make it operational more specialized SSI branches at centers where there is a potential for financing many SSI borrowers. To extend single window scheme of SIDBI to all districts to meet the financial requirements of SSIs with a view to moderating the cost of credit to SSI units, banks are advised to accord SSI units with a good track record the benefits of lower spread over the prime lending rate. In order to take expeditious decision on credit proposal of SSI units, banks has been advised to delegate enhanced powers to the branch managers of the specialized SSI branch so that most of the credit proposals are decided at the branch level. Initiatives announced launching of a new credit insurance scheme, enhancement of limit of composite loan scheme, and enhancement of limit of working capital. This is the institutional network for finance and credits in India for long term all India financial institutions AIFIS and regional DFIS and non banking finance companies NBFCs for short term and medium term finance and credit in India is commercial banks, regional rural banks, RRBs, etc., and government owned institutions and corporations. Then agriculture credit is cooperative banks, NABARD bank, and non-government organizations like NGOs and micro finance institutions. FICCI study on long-term financing needs of the Indian industry and the role of development in financial institutions. The economy today stands at the beginning of an investment cycle. A whooping 80% of the respondents are of the opinion that revival and strengthening of DFIs is extremely important. Corporate India's heavy dependence of debt financing for fresh investments continues. Respondents have voiced concerns about the low levels of the activity of the DFIs. The industry is divided in its opinion on the emergence of alternative structures for raising debt finance. An important finding in the above context is the skewness in terms of turnover that emerges. The participants in the present survey has expressed apprehensions about the role of universal banks can play and revival and strengthening of DFIs would go a long way in ensuring that fresh investments in the economy are not hampered. The National Institute for Entrepreneurship and Small Business Development. The institute organizes entrepreneurship development programs, prepares manuals, and produces educational videos, and its training activities are stimulating, supporting, and sustaining entrepreneurship. Then Industrial Development Bank of India IDBI. It is the 10th largest bank in the world in terms of development. The National Stock Exchange, the National Securities Depository Services Limited, and Stock Holding Corporation of India are some of the institutions which has been built by IDBI. IDBI is a strategic investor in the plethora of institutions which have revolutionized by the Indian financial markets. IDBI Bank, promoted by IDBI Group, started in November 1995 with a branch at Indore with an equity capital base of 1000 million. Then main functions of IDBI is it is vested with the responsibility of coordinating the working of institutions engaged in financing, promoting, and developing industries. It has evolved an appropriate mechanism for this purpose. Then developmental activities of IDBI. First is promotional activities. The bank continues to perform a wide range of promotional activities relating to developmental programs for new entrepreneurs, consultancy services for small and medium enterprises, and programs designed for accredited voluntary agencies for the economic upliftment of the underprivileged. Hope you all are satisfied with this session. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. If you have any query, please mention it in a comment box. I will resolve them whenever we have a live session. Thank you so much for watching this video.